What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Action Sunday. This week, I'm reviewing another movie that's been on my mind. Another movie that I watched like a few months ago. Well, not really, but you get my point. It feels like forever. It's still fresh in my mind, and I still want to talk about it. And that is Art of War. Okay, and that name rings any bells. You're probably thinking, oh, like as in the book Sun Tzu, Art of War. Yes and no. The Art of War is actually a spy thriller. It came out in 2000. I remember seeing the advertisements on TV. It had me like on edge. I was like, I really wanted to see this movie. And of course, obviously, parents couldn't let me because I was underage. But hey, after many years later, I actually caught this on TV. I had it saved to my DVR at one point, so I was like, ooh, and I watched it like at least twice to finally get an understanding about this. And so here, if I can put this in a nutshell. So it stars Wesley Snipes. He plays a UN rep. His name is Neil Shaw. He is clearly a foreigner, judged by his phoned-in African accent, or feels like Ghanaian accent. You get my point. But anyway, sorry if I offended anyone, but you get my point. So somehow, he's tasked to look after the Chinese ambassador. Okay, there's like this big event that's going on and involves members of the UN. Something goes awry. Okay, people get murdered. The ambassador is killed. And he is implicated as the criminal, and he goes on the run kind of thing. It's so your typical spy thriller. It hits all the cliches, but yeah, in a way, I feel like okay, but why is it called the Art of War? Well, I feel like there's some kind of philosophy mixed into some of this, because there's some great conversations, there's some great backstory and development between some of these characters. There's a whole lot that goes in that and more. I don't want to keep talking about it, because this is how you make a good spy thriller. Okay, the more that you read, and it's like if you read a regular spy thriller, the more that you read, like you're slowly peeling off layers until you finally get to the big nitty gritty, and it's like the big twist is like, oh shit, I never saw that coming. But here's the thing. When I watched it the first time, I was like, I kind of saw something coming, but I didn't expect it to be like that. And of course, I did not expect the one part to be like, oh, this is what happens, kind of thing. And of course, the whole thing that ties the Art of War thing is the villain actually quotes two lines from the book in the last act. And of course, this is the one part of the movie that really grinds my gears, okay? The last act, the last fight between our hero, Snipes, and the villain, spoilers ahead, it's Michael Biehn, yes, Kyle Reese from frickin' Terminator, somehow they're in a narrow corridor. They both have their 9mm, and they're literally not even a couple feet from each other, and they keep shooting at each other, and they keep rolling and dodging. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is so unrealistic. I'm like, hello, they could. All they just gotta do is just score one direct hit and it's a freaking over. But I'm like, come on. If you want to make this like an Art of War kind of thing, make it a fucking ninja battle. You know, get some ninjutsu swords and whatnot, some shuriken or something like that. Come on, okay? It was just lame and phony. Like I said, so unrealistic. But I just loved how the whole ending, it's like, it leaves the door open for sequels. Spoilers, we do get sequels, but they're all shit. 2 sequels to be exact, all direct to DVD. But yeah, I really like the story. It's a good pace. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. There's some oh shit moments that like you never expected. There's some like people get killed like left and right. I don't want to tell you who, but yeah. And the whole twist, villain, person that's twist behind the strings was, like I said, I found it to be a little predictable. I kind of saw a mile away, but at least they had a motive. But I think they could have explored it more, but after a second viewing, I was like, I'm trying to figure it out. But although it's very good, Snipes is on game with both his acting, his actions and stunts, all that. It's like, it's really cool, like how he pulled that off. Okay, no, and of course, I understand he did most of the stunt work himself. I don't know how true that was. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about this movie. It's really fun, really exciting. I can't believe this movie is like 21 years old. I'm like, it was a movie that I really wanted to see in theaters, but now I got a chance to watch it. it's still fine 20 years later, even though some of the stuff looks dated now and, out of touch kind of thing, or how I say, not culturally sensitive, but you get my point. But like I said, there's some moments of brilliance. There's like the most unrealistic moment was near the end, okay? But yeah, go in with an open mind. Maybe you'll find something that I missed. But if you want to find this movie, give it a watch. Like I said, I somehow caught it on my TV. I filmed it, or not filmed it, recorded it. But if you happen to find it in your travels on DVD or find it available on download, please give it a watch, all right? And with that in mind, I'm going to give Art of War, for a good spy thriller, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, okay? For despite some of the things that made it unrealistic, like the last act, it's still fine. Snipes is fucking amazing. Acting good. Story fantastic. Your typical spy thriller fare, all right? That's it for this week. Let me know what you think. Don't miss this video. Subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for some more awesome and exciting videos.